Hey guys, welcome to Song Science. I know it's not Thursday yet, but I want to go over a concept that I think is really important if you want to understand what I'm going to say in these next 4 Introductory Theory Thursday videos. And that concept is the interval. Now, an interval is just the distance between any two notes. So I can play this right here, and that's an interval. And we can actually figure out what the size of the interval is by figuring out how many half steps are in between those two notes. So we go right here, and you start with the lowest note and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there are 7 half steps in between those two notes, and that interval is called a perfect fifth. And there are names for all these intervals. Right here, you can do it with any two notes. So right here we go 1, 2, 3, 4. And so the interval with 4 half steps or 2 whole steps is called a major third. Here's a list of all the different intervals you can have, going from this minor second right here, very ominous sound from Jaws, you might recognize it, going all the way up to an octave. Kind of where you start to start over. An octave kind of sounds like you're playing the same note just higher, and so that's why I'm just showing you guys the intervals in between that small one and this big one. And so intervals are really important. I would recommend pausing this and taking the time to look at all of those intervals and kind of get a sense for their names. Now they have 2 parts. So an interval has the size, which is just a second, or a third, or a sixth, or so on. So that's how you describe the size of an interval. But they also have a quality. And that relates more to how they interact within a scale or within a key. And we're going to cover that, so don't worry about it too much right now, but just know that intervals have size and they have quality. And the quality is also important because an interval can build up, and you can put multiple intervals together to build a chord. And so if you play this chord, you might recognize that as a C major chord if you play piano. But what does C major mean? So if we look at this chord, we can see we already described that as a major third. But what's this interval right here? Well, we start right here and count up 1, 2, 3. It's not 4 half steps, it's just 3. And so we call that a minor third. And so the major chord is built off of this root note going up a major third and going up another minor third. You might also notice that the 2 outermost notes right here make a perfect fifth. And so that's how you build a major chord, and you can do that starting on any note. You can start right here. This is an A flat. Then we go up 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we go 1, 2, 3. And that's an A flat major chord. And so you can do that off of any note. Now, you might have also heard of minor chords, and they're very similar, but they have one key difference. And so you start on the root note, and then instead of going up a major third, you go up a minor third, and that's why they're called minor chords. So we go up a minor third right here, 1, 2, 3 half steps, and that gives us a minor third. Then we go up a major third from this note right here. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's a C minor chord, and it sounds a little bit darker than that major chord we played earlier. And one thing that's interesting is both of these chords have that perfect fifth, and so they sound consonant in that way, but this one sounds a little more dark than the other one because of that minor third with that lowest note. And so I really just want you guys to understand 2 main things. That the interval is the distance between 2 musical notes, and that you can name those and describe those. And the second thing is that chords are built up with intervals, and that you name a chord based on the intervals with it. So we have the basic 2 qualities, the major chord and the minor chord. So I hope that was helpful. I hope I clarified some things, and maybe you've been playing guitar or piano for a while and didn't know why they're called major and minor chords. Well, now you do. And now if you see like a B flat minor chord, you can go, well, there's a B flat, then we go up 3 half steps. Oh, sorry, that was 4 half steps, wasn't it? There we go. That sounds more like a minor third. And then we go up 1, 2, 3, 4, B flat minor. And so now you know how to do that. And I think this is going to be really helpful because chord quality is critical in understanding a key and how different notes interact within a key. And so I hope that that introduction clarifies that and helps you understand my next videos better. If you liked this and thought it was helpful, please consider subscribing to my channel, or let me know what's up. Let me know what you think or what I could have done better in this. I'm all ears. I'm really excited. I'm ready to get into this Theory Thursday stuff, so I'll see you then.